전체에,
entire, entire, entire,
전체, 전부,
entirety, entirety, entirety,
전적으로,
entirely, entirety, entirety,
전부,
in entirety, in entirety, in entirety,
독립적인,
independent of, independent of, independent of,
독립적으로,
independently, independently, independently,
영예를 주다, 약속을 지키다,
honor, honor, honor,
영광을 주기 위해서,
in honor of, in honor of, in honor of,
드러나다,
emerge, emerge, emerge,
최근에 생겨난,
emerging, emerging, emerging,
종사하다, 끌어들이다, 관계를 맺다,
engage, engage, engage,
참여하다,
engage in, engage in, engage in,
약속, 참여,
engagement, engagement, engagement,
사원,
associate, associate, associate,
관련시키다,
associate with, associate with, associate with, representative, 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 clerk, 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 staff, staff, staff,
소집하다, 모이다,
convene, convene, convene,
관습, 대회, 집회,
convention, convention, convention,
명확한,
definite, definite, definite,
최종적인,
definitive, definitive, definitive,
틀림없이,
definitely, definitely, definitely,
무기한으로,
indefinitely, indefinitely, indefinitely,
관습,
custom, custom, custom,
주문 제작하다,
customize, customize, customize,
관례상의, 습관적인,
customary, customary, customary,
정교한,
elaborate, elaborate, elaborate,
상세히 설명하다,
elaborate on, elaborate on, elaborate on,
초과하다,
exceed, exceed, exceed,
초과,
excess, excess, excess,
지나친, 과도한,
excessive, excessive, excessive,
지나치게,
excessively, 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 overly, 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 exceedingly, exceedingly, exceedingly,
초과해서,
in excess of, in excess of, in excess of, in excess of,
신중한, 심사숙고하다,
deliberate, deliberate, deliberate,
심사숙고,
deliberation, 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 reflection, 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 contemplation, contemplation, contemplation,
의도적으로,
deliberately, 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 purposely, 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 intentionally, 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 on purpose, on purpose, on purpose,
끌어당기다,
appeal to, appeal to, appeal to,
매력적인,
appealing, 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 inviting, 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 engaging, 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 attractive, attractive, attractive,
노력하다,
endeavor to, endeavor to, endeavor to, strive to, strive to, strive to, try to, try to, try to,
가까이에 있는,
handy, handy, handy,
도움을 받을 수 있는,
on hand, on hand, on hand,
판매 수익,
margin, margin, margin,
미미한, 최저의,
marginal, marginal, marginal,
완전한, 완료된, 전체, 완성하다,
complete, complete, complete,
완성된, 완성했다,
completed, completed, completed,
예외해,
exception, exception, exception,
예외적인, 뛰어난,
exceptional, exceptional, exceptional,
율제외하는,
with the exception of, with the exception of, with the exception of,
해결하다, 결심하다,
resolve, resolve, resolve,
해결, 결심, 해상도,
resolution, resolution, resolution,
물체, 물건, 반대하다,
object, object, object,
목적, 객관적인,
objective, objective, objective,
반대,
objection, objection, objection,
친숙한,
familiar, familiar, familiar,
에 친숙하다,
be familiar with, be familiar with, be familiar with,
와 친숙하다,
have familiarity with, have familiarity with, have familiarity with,
연장하다, 베풀다, 전하다,
extend, extend, extend,
광범위한,
extensive, 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 comprehensive, comprehensive, comprehensive,
앞으로 공지가 있을 때까지,
until further notice, until further notice, until further notice,
걸어갈 수 있는 거리에,
within walking distance, within walking distance, within walking distance,
급한 공지에도,
on a short notice, on a short notice, on a short notice,
실행하다,
implement, 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 execute, execute, execute,
실행,
implementation, implementation, implementation,
로부터 시간, 날짜,
as of, as of, as of, from, from,
유념해 두세요.
please note that, please note that, please note that,
알아두세요.
please be informed that, please be informed that, please be informed that, please be advised that, please be advised that, please be advised that,
안심하세요.
please rest assured that, please rest assured that, please rest assured that,
오로지 하는 경우에만,
provided that, provided that, provided that, only if, only if, only if, as long as, as long as, as long as, so long as, so long as, so long as, only when, only when, only when,
심한,
severe, severe, severe,
심하게,
severely, severely, severely,
이것 외에도,
over and above, over and above, over and above, in addition to, in addition to, in addition to, on top of, on top of, on top of, the sides, the sides, the sides, apart from, apart from, apart from, as well as, as well as, as well as,
보존하다,
conserve, 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 preserve, preserve, preserve,
보존,
conservation, conservation, conservation,
끊임없는,
constant, constant, constant,
끊임없이,
constantly, constantly, constantly,
엄청난,
tremendous, 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 enormous, 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 immense, immense, immense,
할 수 있는,
be capable of, be capable of, be capable of,
능력,
capability, capability, capability,
유능하게,
capably, capably, capably,
비교하다,
compare, compare, compare,
비슷한, 필적할 만한,
comparable, comparable, comparable,
비교,
comparison, comparison, comparison,
비교해봤을 때,
as compared to, as compared to, as compared to,
비교적으로,
comparably, comparably, comparably,
강한,
strong, strong, strong,
강점, 내구성,
strength, strength, strength,
강하게,
strongly, strongly, strongly,
의존하다,
rely on, rely on, rely on, depend on, depend on, depend on,
달려있다,
depend on, depend on, depend on,
의존적인,
reliant on, reliant on, reliant on, dependent on upon, dependent on upon, dependent on upon,
신뢰할 수 있는,
reliable, reliable, reliable,
제품의 신뢰성,
reliability, reliability, reliability,
확실히, 믿을 수 있게,
reliably, reliably, reliably,
고수하다, 달라붙다,
adhere to, adhere to, adhere to,
고수,
adherence, adherence, adherence,
사고, 우연,
accident, accident, accident,
우연히, 잘못해서,
accidentally, accidentally, accidentally,
우연히,
by accident, by accident, by accident, by chance, by chance, by chance,
표현하다,
express, express, express,
의미심장한,
expressive, 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 be expressive of, be expressive of, be expressive of, be indicative of, be indicative of, be indicative of,
나타내는,
be indicative of, be indicative of, be indicative of,
표현,
expression, expression, expression,
의미심장하게,
expressively, expressively, expressively,
열망하는,
be eager to, be eager to, be eager to,
간절히,
eagerly, eagerly, eagerly,
허가하다,
authorize, authorize, authorize,
권한, 권위자, 행정당국,
authority, authority, authority,
허가, 인가,
authorization, authorization, authorization,
도와주다,
assist, assist, assist,
지원,
assistance, assistance, assistance,
지원자,
assistant, assistant, assistant,
구내에,
on the premises, on the premises, on the premises, on the ground, on the ground, on the ground,
보조금 주다, 부여하다,
grant, 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 give, give, give,
인식하다,
be aware of, be aware of, be aware of,
인식을 높이다,
raise awareness, raise awareness, raise awareness,
고용하다, 신입사원,
hire, hire, hire,
신입사원,
new hire, new hire, new hire,
채용 필요성,
hiring needs, hiring needs, hiring needs,
믿음, 공로, 포인트,
credit, credit, credit,
라고 인정받다,
be credited with, be credited with, be credited with, credit A to B, credit A to B, credit A to B, attribute A to B, attribute A to B, attribute A to B, O 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 A to B,
어를 B 탓으로 돌리다,
O A to B, O A to B, O A to B,
입증하다,
certify, certify, certify,
공인된, 보증된,
certified, certified, certified,
자격,
certification, certification, certification,
자격증,
certificate, certificate, certificate,
응답하다,
respond to, respond to, respond to,
즉각 반응하는,
responsive, responsive, responsive,
응답, 반응,
response, response, response,
응답으로, 대응책으로,
in response to plus, in response to plus, in response to plus,
재고, 주식, 물건을 두고 있다,
stock, stock, stock,
재고로,
in stock, in stock, in stock,
용이하게 하다, 촉진하다,
facilitate, facilitate, facilitate,
용이하게 하기,
facilitation, facilitation, facilitation,
조력자,
facilitator, facilitator, facilitator,